Okay, Gun Collector 007 here. We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm here with two good friends, and one is my buddy Chris, and he's the owner of Pride Martial Arts, and I'm going to put a link to his channel and to his company in the description below. But what we're doing today is a basic gun disarm. And I know there's a lot of these on YouTube, but we have a couple of other considerations that you might take into mind. So, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have our opponent here, the bad guy, he's going to draw a gun on Chris, and Chris is going to show you a couple of moves in case a gun is ever stuck in your face. One thing to remember, if it's a simple situation where the punk just wants your 20 bucks, have some, what I always call throwaway money in one of your pocket, throw it in an opposite direction, and let the guy go get the 20 and move on and live another day. If it looks like the guy has serious intent and you could see it in his eyes that no matter what, it looks like he might be really wanting to do you harm, then you got to do what you got to do to him. So, all right, so first thing we want to do is if someone's sticking a gun in front of you, you actually want to have a close distance. So if a guy is 5 feet away from you, there's nothing you could do. You can't take that gun away from you. So if a guy is sticking his gun and says, give me your money, what are you going to do, Chris? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to distract the guy, so you want to start talking to him, because I always say most thugs are moronic, okay? That's why they're robbing people. If they were smart, they'd own a business or do something. You want to talk to them? You want to do it, okay. So the next thing we want to talk about is getting our head out of the way of that round. So as we're taking the gun, if he's aiming at your head, you want to divert your head away from the gun, okay? And pull the gun, and when you pull the gun, it's always best now to create distance. So you took the gun away from him, now step back and create a little distance. Okay. Next thing, what I want you to do, I want you to say, give me the money, and then I want you to take the gun from him, Chris, and I want you to pull the trigger and say bang, because what we want to now be aware of is bystanders that are behind Chris, and those are the bystanders, those inanimate dummies over there. Because what we don't want to do is just save ourselves and have a table full of old ladies behind us get shot by a round. So what we might want to do is be always aware of our surroundings, and Chris knows that there's a table full of people behind him, so he might want to move in an opposite direction and get out of the way, but we want to see where, when he says bang, where that round would go. Bang! Okay, so it went to a blank concrete wall. Let's do it again. Say, ask him to give you money. Chris, I want you to talk him down a little bit.
Don't gotta do that.
Bang! Okay, and once you get the gun, you want to pull away a little bit. Now, let's say that you're a little far away. Let's start a little bit further away. Okay, the guy briskly comes up to you in a parking lot. So have your gun down, and now walk up to Chris with intention. Now, there's another part to this whole thing. Sometimes you don't have to wait till that gun is in your face. Be aware of your surroundings. Now, what you want to do, Chris, is notice the second you see that hand behind his back, you know there's a problem. So now, this guy's walking up to you quickly. Okay, so let's step back a little bit more. All right, now walk up to him and say, yo, 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 give me some money. So you could take the gun away before it's in your face. You don't always have to work. Sometimes I always say, you know, you have to have a little bit of basic self-defense skills, and this is what Chris teaches, boxing and martial arts, because also a well-placed kick could divert that gun away. So as he's trying to bring that gun up, try with a kick, Chris, just to get it, and then with a follow-up. So a nice kick, and then a left and a right, and the guy's not doing it. And what I like to say is, if a guy is pulling a gun on you, you have every right to reciprocate and do whatever you have to do. He's threatening your life. So don't be gentle. You want to knock the guy out. You want to end this guy, and that's it. Not just a little 1-2 punch in the face, punch him in the throat, do whatever you have to do. Violence begets violence sometimes. He started it. That holds up in a court of law, and that's it. So let's have a little more distance. The guy's walking to you in a menacing way, and he starts to ask for your money. Go.
Give me your money.
Okay. So let's try one more time. Kick, the gun before it even comes up, and then do some violence without hurting your buddy there.
Give me your gun.
Okay, even if the guy gets down on the ground, doesn't mean to stop. Pick up the gun and give him a couple of more well-placed kicks to the head and make sure he's unconscious, and then go about your merry way. So, all right, we're going to end that one right here, and we'll see what happens. Again, I'm going to put the link below to Pride Martial Arts in the description, so make sure you check my buddy out, and I appreciate if you give him a sub. Thanks very much.